ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನರ್ಸರಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಆ ಕಡೆ ಆ ಕಡೆ.
Parents are requested to please be seated. Moment.
ಆನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಬಂದು ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ.
ಹಾಂ,
ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಹೇಳಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಕರಿಬೇಕು.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಶುಭ ಸಂಜೆ. ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಶಾಲಾ ವಾರ್ಷಿಕೋತ್ಸವದ ಪರ್ವಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ, ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಈ ಸಂತೋಷದ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಪ್ರೇರಣೆ ನೀಡಲು ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and let us welcome our chief guest with a warm round of applause. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಎದ್ದು ನಿಂತು ಗೌರವ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ವಿನಂತಿ. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause to our guest. ಹುಲ್ಲಾಗು ಬೆಟ್ಟದಡಿ ಮನೆಗೆ ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆಯಾಗು ಕಲ್ಲಾಗು ಕಷ್ಟಗಳ ಮಳೆಯ ವಿಧಿಸುರಿಯೇ ಬೆಲ್ಲ ಸಕ್ಕರೆಯಾಗು ದೀನ ದುರ್ಬಲರಿಂಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೊಳಗೊಂದಾಗು ಮಂಕುತಿಮ್ಮ ಎಂಬ ಡಿವಿಜಿರವರ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ನೆನೆಯುತ್ತಾ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸೋಣ. ಇದು ಸಂಭ್ರಮದ ವೇದಿಕೆ. ಈ ಸುಂದರ ಸಂಜೆಯು ನಮ್ಮ ಶಾಲೆಯ ಸಾಧನೆಗಳನ್ನು, ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಪ್ರತಿಭೆಗಳನ್ನು ಹಾಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರ ಶ್ರಮದ ಫಲವನ್ನು ಸಂಭ್ರಮದಿಂದ ತೋರಿಸುವ ದಿನ. ಇಂದು ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹ ಮತ್ತು ಬೆಂಬಲದಿಂದ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಚಾಲನೆ ನೀಡಲು ನಮಗೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ದೊರೆತಿರುವುದು ಬಲು ಸಂತೋಷದ ವಿಷಯ. ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಪ್ರತಿಭೆಗಳು ಅನಾವರಣಗೊಳ್ಳುವ ವೇದಿಕೆಯೇ ಶಾಲಾ ವಾರ್ಷಿಕೋತ್ಸವ. ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಕೌತುಕದಿಂದ ಎದುರು ನೋಡುವುದೇ ಈ ವೇದಿಕೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಕುಣಿದು ಕುಪ್ಪಳಿಸಲು. ಅಂತಹ ಸುಂದರಗಳಿಗೆ ಇಂದು ನಮ್ಮದಾಗಿದೆ. ನಾನು ಮಂಜುಳಾ ರವಿ, ಇಂದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ 2025-26ನೇ ಸಾಲಿನ ಶ್ರೀ ಚೈತನ್ಯ ಟೆಕ್ನೋ ಶಾಲೆ ಯಶವಂತಪುರ ಶಾಲಾ ವಾರ್ಷಿಕೋತ್ಸವ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಅರೌಂಡ್ ಅಸ್, ನಮ್ಮ ಸುತ್ತಲಿನ ಲೋಕ ಎಂಬ ವಿಷಯವನ್ನು ಹೊತ್ತು ತಂದಿರುವ ಮತ್ಸುರಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಮೆರುಗನ್ನು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಸಲು ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುವ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳು, ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಎಜಿಎಂ ಸರ್, ಗೌರವನೀಯ ಪ್ರಾಂಶುಪಾಲರು, ವಲಯದ ಸಂಯೋಜಕಿ ವೃಂದದವರು, ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕಿ ವೃಂದದವರು, ಪಾಲಕರಿಂದ ಹಾಗೂ ನನ್ನ ಅಚ್ಚುಮೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಪುಟಾಣಿಗಳಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಹೃದಯಪೂರ್ವಕ ಸ್ವಾಗತ, ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತ. Unity in diversity is the beauty of our world. Celebrate the diversity, the differences and the uniqueness. With this quote, I wish you all a very good evening and extend a warm welcome to our esteemed guests, respected parents, teachers and dear students.
It's a moment of immense joy and excitement as we gather here to celebrate the annual day program Matsuri, where diversity meets celebration. And our theme for today is Around the World. Let's embark on a journey across continents, exploring their cultures and traditions. From Japan to Disneyland, Africa to Brazil, we will traverse the globe celebrating the diversity and talent that makes our community shine.
ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ವೇದಿಕೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ನೃತ್ಯವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಲು ಬರುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ 4ನೇ ತರಗತಿಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿನಿಯರು. ಅವರನ್ನು ವೇದಿಕೆಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸೋಣ.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ?
ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿ ಇದು
ನಾನು ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು
ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾ ನಾನು ಹೇಳೋದು ಬೇಡ
ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ದೀಪವು ಕತ್ತಲೆಯನ್ನು ದೂರ ಮಾಡಿ ಜ್ಞಾನವೆಂಬ ಬೆಳಕನ್ನು ಹರಡುವುದು. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ನಿಮ್ಮ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲೂ ಸಹ ಯಶಸ್ಸಿನ ದೀಪವು ಬೆಳಗಲಿ ಎಂದು ಹೇಳುತ್ತಾ ದೀಪವನ್ನು ಬೆಳಗಿಸುವ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟ ದಿಗ್ಗಜರಿಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Thank you for illuminating this evening with your presence and blessings. And a big round of applause to all the students for their spectacular performance.
ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್
ಲೈಟ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿ. ಫೋಟೋ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ಫೋಟೋ ಟೇಕ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಫೋಟೋ.
I request Principal Ma'am to escort all the dignitaries onto the dais.
ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಜ್ಯ ನಮ್ಮ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ, ಕನ್ನಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಗುರುತು. ನಮ್ಮ ಹೃದಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ನಡದ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ತುಂಬಿ ನಮ್ಮ ತುಟಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರ ಭಾವನೆ ಮೂಡಿಬರಲಿ ಎಂದು ಹೇಳುತ್ತಾ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎದ್ದು ನಿಂತು ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯಿಂದ ನಾಡಗೀತೆಯನ್ನು ಹಾಡೋಣ. ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಗೌರವವನ್ನು ಎತ್ತಿ ಹಿಡಿದು ಗರ್ವದಿಂದ ನಾಡಗೀತೆಯನ್ನು ಹಾಡಿದ ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Every great event begins with a heartfelt welcome. To do the honors, I invite our coordinator, Mrs. Kavya ma'am, to deliver the welcome speech.
A very warm and heartfelt good evening to one and all. I am Kavya, the in charge, and it is my absolute honor to welcome you to the most anticipated event of our calendar, Annual Day celebration of Sri Chaitanya Techno School, Yeshwanthpur branch, Matsuri 25-26. On behalf of our management, our dedicated staff and our talented students, I extend the warmest of welcome to each and every one of you to Matsuri 25-26. Today is not just another day. It is a milestone. It is the day we celebrate the cumulative effort, the remarkable achievements, and the vibrant spirit of our community over the past year. Our annual day is a canvas where our students paint the hard work, dedication, and boundless creativity. Let us pause to celebrate a year filled with dedication, innovation, and unparalleled achievements. Our evening begins by honoring the esteemed personalities who have graced us in their presence. With profound respect, I extend a truly special welcome to our chief guests, Srimati Mamta ma'am and Srimati Sahana S. Bharatwaj ma'am. I also warmly welcome our respected guests of honor, Shri Vamshi Krishna sir, AGM Shri Chaitanya Techno School, whose guidance has always been invaluable. A special welcome is required today to all the directors, that is our B.S. Rao Garu sir, Seema ma'am, and the Nagendra sir in their absentia. Let us not forget CEO Sunil sir in his absentia. Your unwavering support and faith allows us to turn education aspirations into reality every single day. I request our AGM sir, assisted by our beloved principal ma'am, to felicitate the chief guest. I request Srimati Jyoti Deshpande ma'am to also join us on the stage.
ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮಮತಾ ಬಿಆರ್ ಇವರು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದವರು. ಬಾಲ್ಯದಿಂದಲೇ ಇವರು ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಲುಕು ತೋರಿದವರು. ಉನ್ನತ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರೇಟ್ ಪದವಿ ಪಡೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಶಿಕ್ಷಣದ ನಂತರ ಇವರು ಸಮಾಜ ಸೇವೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಆಡಳಿತ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಿಂದ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆ ಇಟ್ಟರು. ಇವರ ಪ್ರಾಮಾಣಿಕತೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯದಿಂದಾಗಿ ಇವರಿಗೆ ಭಾರತೀಯ ಆಡಳಿತ ಸೇವೆ IASಗೆ ಉತ್ತೇಜನ ದೊರಕಿತು. ಇವರು ಉಪ ಆಯುಕ್ತೆಯರಾಗಿ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ನೋಂದಣಿ ಮಹಾನಿರೀಕ್ಷಕಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಸ್ಟಾಂಪ್ ಆಯುಕ್ತರಾಗಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಸೇವೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Ma'am, your distinguished presence and your remarkable achievements are a towering source of inspiration to our students. Now I request AGM sir and assisted by principal ma'am to welcome Sahana ma'am to our function.
ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಸಹನಾ ಭಾರದ್ವಾಜ್ ಇವರು ಕನ್ನಡ ಚಲನಚಿತ್ರ ಲೋಕದ ಪ್ರತಿಭಾವಂತ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಗೆ ಗಾಯಕಿ. ಇವರು ಸಂಗೀತದ ಪ್ರಯಾಣವನ್ನು 3 ವರ್ಷದ ಮಗುವಿನಿಂದ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸಿದರು. ಇವರ ಹೆಸರು ರಾಜ್ಯ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ ಪಟ್ಟಿ ಸೇರಿದಂತೆ ವಿವಿಧ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಇವರಿಗೆ 2005ರಲ್ಲಿ ಗದಗ್ನ ಕಲಾ ಪರಿಷತ್ನಿಂದ ಬಾಲ್ಯ ನಾಟ್ಯ ಮಯೂರಿ ಎಂಬ ಬಿರುದು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ಸರಿಗಮ ಹಾಡಿನ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸರಿಗಮ ಶೈಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಎಂಬ ಬಿರುದನ್ನು ಪಡೆದಿರುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಚಂದನ ವಾಹಿನಿಯ ಮಧುರ ಮಧುರವಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಇವರು ಹಾಡಿರುತ್ತಾರೆ.
I heartily welcome Sukanya ma'am, Principal Hedde Nagar, onto the dais. It is time to felicitate our beloved AGM sir. I request Principal ma'am and Dilip Chandra sir, Principal PU College Yeshwanthpur, to do the honors. Chaitanya Techno School, the principals. I request Principal ma'am and Zonal Jyoti ma'am to welcome Venkat sir, Principal PU College, Sheshadipuram. Hearty welcome to the program, sir. I take this opportunity to welcome the pillar who was there in Yeshwanthpur branch, Jyoti Deshpande ma'am, to the Matsuri 25-26. Welcome Principal PU College, Dilip Chandra sir from Yeshwanthpur. Welcome our academic coordinator, Zonal Jyoti ma'am, to our program. Techno School. Revered parents, esteemed faculty members, and true reason we are all here today, our talented students, welcome you all. A big round of applause for our students.
ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಾದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮಮತಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಬಿಆರ್ ಅವರನ್ನ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ಆಡಬೇಕಾಗಿ ವಿನಂತಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೇನೆ.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಗುಡ್ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು. ಚೈತನ್ಯ ಟೆಕ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ನ AGMರಾದಂತಹ ವಂಶಿ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಅವರೇ ಮತ್ತು ಈ ದಿನ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಾಗಿ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುವಂತಹ ಸಹನಾ ಭಾರದ್ವಾಜ್ ಅವರೇ, ಈ ಶಾಲೆಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕ ವೃಂದದವರೇ ಹಾಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮಂದಿರೇ ಮತ್ತು ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. I will speak both in English and Kannada because I don't know how many of you want English, how many of you want Kannada. Kannada, I know somebody will ask, that is why I started off in Kannada. There's one saying, William Wordsworth in his poem in 1806, the poem is The Heart Leapt Up. Heart leaps up. He says, child is the father of man. We think they are our children. But why does he say the child is the father of man? It's very interesting. You must understand this phrase. It's a very deep meaning phrase. The child is the father of man. Magu ಮಾನವನ ತಂದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ? ಲೆಟ್ us ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ವಾಟ್ he means to say, the child absorbs like a sponge. He absorbs everything around them. The future humanity will be the product of what it is they observe today. That child becomes a man, an adult, the product of today. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಅರ್ಥಕೊಂಡು ನಮ್ಮ ಪರಿಸರದಲ್ಲಿರೋದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಕೆಟ್ಟದ್ದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಮುಂದೆ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಆ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ is the product of what we are doing today. ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇದು ತುಂಬಾ ದೊಡ್ಡ ವಿಷಯ. ಇದು ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಗೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು ಹಾಕಿದೆ, ತುಂಬಾ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಸ್ಕೂಲು. ನನಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಯಾರೋ ರೆಕಮೆಂಡೇಶನ್ಗೆ ಬಂದರು, ಚೈತನ್ಯ ಟೆಕ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಮಗುವನ್ನು ಹಾಕಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ನನ್ನ PA, ಅಮ್ಮ ಬೇರೆ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಗೆ ಕೊಡಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನನಗಿದೇ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಬೇಕು, ಇದು ತುಂಬಾ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕರಿಕ್ಯುಲಮ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಸಾಲದು, ಆ ಮಗುವಿನ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆಗೆ, for the development of child, parents, teachers and the entire ecosystem has to work. What is most important in today's society? There are many countries which don't have young children. They can't have children. Fertility is so down. They are not able to have children. We have those children here. They are the most important assets to all of you. For parents, the child is the most important asset. What happens? The parents spend least amount of time with the children. I have put my child in the best school. I am struggling to earn to pay the fee. I have no time to spare. That should not be the attitude. Sometimes both parents are working. The child comes home, probably watches a movie on TV or gets immersed in the mobile. Try as much as possible to spend as much time as possible with them and try to give that good characters that we have to the child. Let the child be your friend, your most important best friend. You may say, oh, it's very easy to say. How can you do that when I have to go to office? The moment you look at the child as a friend, the child will also look at you as a friend. Child will come and tell you everything that happens in its life. The child observes you. One example ಏನಂದ್ರೆ, ಯಾರೋ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಮಗುಗೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಿ? ಅಪ್ಪ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳು, ಅಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳು ಅಂತ. The child learns its right to lie. You are setting, every day you are setting examples for the child. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ಪಾಂಜ್ ತರ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ the child. It's not just enough to put your child in a good school. You should be an active participant in the upbringing of the child. The child, ensure the child has a hobby. Either music. Today madam has come to speak. Sahana Bharadwaj has come to speak. Music is a great therapy. Make sure your child learns one, either instrument, vocal or something, or a dance form, or an art form, painting, or some hobby which the child needs to keep it for life. Ensure that it's not enough to send them to a good school, but give the child a hobby. Encourage the child to read a newspaper. Ensure the child at least reads something every day. Cut down on TV time. ನಾನು ತಾಯಂದಿರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಮಾತು ಹೇಳಲೇಬೇಕು ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಟಿವಿ ನೋಡೋದನ್ನ ತಾವು ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಸೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಸಂಜೆ ಮಗು ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದೇ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಸೀರಿಯಲ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯು ಟು ನಾಟ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಅಲ್ಲವಾ? ಟ್ರೈ ನಾಟ್ ಟು. ಆ ಸ್ಯಾಕ್ರಿಫೈಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ತಾವು ಮಾಡಿ. ಹೌದು, ತಾವು ಕೂಡ ದಣಿದು ಬಂದಿರ್ತೀರಿ ಆಫೀಸಲ್ಲೋ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಡೆಯೋ, ತಮಗೂ ರಿಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸೇಷನ್ ಬೇಕು. ಆ ರಿಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಗು ಜೊತೆನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳೀರಿ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಅ ರಿಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸೇಷನ್. ಆ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ, ಏನು ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಇದೆ, ಏನ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಏನ್ ಕಲ್ತಿದೆ ಅವತ್ತು, ನೀವು ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನ, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್ ಯು ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ that I enjoyed in my life was when my child was from her days in the nursery till she came to the 10th standard. 10ನೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿನವರೆಗೂ ಆಕೆ ಬಂದ್ಲಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ತುಂಬಾ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಅವಳ ಜೊತೆ ಕಲೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕೂರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ ನಾನು. ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಕಲಿತೆ ನಾನು, ಎಷ್ಟೋ ನಾವು ಕಲ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಹೊಸದು ಬಂದಿದೆ. ನಾವು ಡಿಗ್ರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಓದಿದ ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಈಗ ಅವರು 8th 9th ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್ ಇದೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ, ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ತರ್ತಾರೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದೊಂದು ಮಗು ಪುಟ್ಟವಿಟ್ಟ ಚಿನ್ನ ಎನ್ಸೈಕ್ಲೋಪೀಡಿಯಾ. ಒಂದು ಚೂರು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಗುವಿನ ಅಲಾವುದ್ದೀನ್ ಅದ್ಭುತ ದೀಪ ಅದು ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ರಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಉಜ್ಜಿ ನೋಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಗುವನ್ನ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅದರಿಂದ. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದನ್ನು ಕಲ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಕಲಿಯುತ್ತೆ ಮಗು ಅನ್ನೊಂದು ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ. ಸೊ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಅದೇ ಹೇಳೋದು, ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಬೇಕು? ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮ ಯಾಕೆ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ? ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮನ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊ ನೀನು. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್, ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೀಡ್ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್. ಎನ್ಶ್ಯೂರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಟು ಪ್ಲೇ. ಬಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ತೆಗೆದು ನೋಡಬೇಡಿ, ಆಡರಿ. ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಜೊತೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಟಗಳಿದೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ. ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಗೇಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಎ ರೆವಲ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಗೇಮ್ಸ್ builds the IQ. It builds, it sort of motivates a child to think. It could be ಹುಲಿಕಟ್ಟೆ. ಹೌ ಡು ಈ ಹುಲಿಯನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಕಟ್ಟೋದು? ದ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಯೂಸಸ್ ಪಗಡೆ, ಚೆಸ್. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರೇರಣೆ ನೀಡುತ್ತೆ. ಕತೆಗಳು, ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕತೆಗಳಿದೆ. ನೀವು ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಧರ್ಮಗ್ರಂಥನೇ ಬೇಡ, ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಪುಸ್ತಕ ತೆಗೀರಿ, ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬೈಬಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕತೆಗಳಿದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕತೆಗಳನ್ನ ಹೇಳಿ ಮಗುಗೆ. ನೀವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ತಾವು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಬೇಕು ಎಷ್ಟು ಕತೆಗಳಿದೆ. ಒಂದು ಜೀವನದ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಎಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆಯಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ನಿನಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇರಲಿ ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಲ್ಲಿ, ಗೀತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಮಗುವಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪಿರಿಚುಯಾಲಿಟಿಯನ್ನ ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ರಿಲಿಜನ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್, ಸ್ಪಿರಿಚುಯಾಲಿಟಿ ಇಸ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್. ಯಾವುದೇ ಧರ್ಮದವರಾದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್, ಮಾರಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ ಅನ್ನ ನೀವು ಬೆಳೆಸಿ. ನಾನು ಮುಂದೆ ಬರಿಬೇಕು, ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಲಿಬರ್ಟಿಯನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನನ್ನ ಲಿಬರ್ಟಿಯನ್ನು ನಾನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಬೇರೆಯವರ ಲಿಬರ್ಟಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಧಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಲಿಬರ್ಟಿ? ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಲಿಬರ್ಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಮೈಂಡ್ ವಿಚ್ ಡಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಬ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಟ್ ದ ಲಿಬರ್ಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಅನದರ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್. ಆ ಮಾರಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಬೆಳೆಸಿ. ಒಂದು ಕ್ಯೂ ಇದೆ, ನಾವು ಆಸ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯೂ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗಿ ನಿಲ್ತೀವಿ. ಹಾಗೆ ಮಗುಗೇನು ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ? ಮೈಟ್ ಇಸ್ ರೈಟ್, ಇಫ್ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕ್ಯೂ ಅಂಡ್ ಗೋ ಇನ್ ದ ಫ್ರಂಟ್, ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ವಿನ್, ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಮೈ ವರ್ಕ್ ಡನ್ ಅರ್ಲಿ. ಅದು ಬೇಡ, ಕಷ್ಟ. ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಧ ಗಂಟೆ, 1 hour ನಿಲ್ಲೋಣ. ಯಾಕೆ ನಾವು ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು? ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಕಲಿಸ್ಬೇಕು? ನನ್ನ ಮಗಳು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ಲು, ನಾನು ಐ ಬಿ ವೆರಿ ಪ್ರೌಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಆಲ್ ಬಿ ವೆರಿ ಪ್ರೌಡ್ ಆಫ್. ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ ಟೀಚರ್ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ನೀನು ಅಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಕಾರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಬೇಡ, ನೀನ್ ಹಂಗೂ ಅರ್ಜೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಕಾರಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿನ್ 2-3 ರೋಡ್ ಆ ಕಡೆ ನಿಲ್ಸಿ ನಡೆದು ಬಾ. ನಿನ್ನ ಕಾರು ನನ್ನ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಮುಂದೆ ನಿಲ್ಬಾರ್ದು, ನನ್ನ ಶಾಲೆ ಮುಂದೆ ನಿಲ್ಬಾರ್ದು. ನನ್ನ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ಗೆ, ನನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬಾರ್ದು ನೀ ಯಾರಂತ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಜನರೇಷನ್. ದಿಸ್ ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಸ್ಪಾಯಿಲ್ ಇಟ್. ನ್ಯಾಯ, ನೀತಿ, ಧರ್ಮಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಒತ್ತನ್ನು ಕೊಡುವುದು ಈ ಜನರೇಷನ್. we should just encourage it. ಎಲ್ಲ ಬುದ್ಧಿವಂತರಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನೀವೇನು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮಗಿನ್ನ 100% they're more intelligent than you, 100% more intelligent than you. Every child, there is no such a child which is dumb. According to me, every child is born with the same intelligence. It is ಇದು ಏನಂತೀವಿ, ಒಂದು ವಜ್ರ ನಮಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಕಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟರೆ ಅದು ಕಸ ಅಂಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ರಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟರೆ ರಸ ಅಂಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ, ಗಂಧದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟರೆ ಗಂಧ ಅಂಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. ಅದರ ಶೈನ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋರು ನಾವು, ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್. Therefore, you don't need to teach them anything. What you need to teach them is how to take a failure. If I fail in something, I must use this failure as a My father was an educationist. He retired as an additional director of collegiate education. He was a professor. Something I learned from him is that you have to, whatever the circumstances be, try to look at the better side of it and use that to better our own self. Adanna makkalige kalsi, to use every opportunity, every failure as an opportunity to come up in a different field probably, or a different thing, but make success of life. Because life is a bigger thing. Shale, idella just stepping stone to that. ಓದುವ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸವನ್ನ ಬೆಳೆಸಿ. Somebody asked me, ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಿ ಓದುವ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸವನ್ನ ಬೆಳೆಸಿ ಬೆಳೆಸಿ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. How do we do it? My child is just not interested. ಮೊನ್ನೆ ತಾನೇ ನನ್ನ ಆಫೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರೋ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರು, my child is just not interested. How do I make that child read? He cannot sit in a place. ADHD ಅನ್ನೋದು ತುಂಬಾ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಕೂರಲ್ಲ, ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಒಂದೊಂದೇ ಮಗು ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಆ ಮಗು ಮೇಲೆ ದಾರೆ ಏರಿತೀವಿ. Too much attention. The child takes it for granted. Too much attention. It expects that attention everywhere. It seeks that attention everywhere. It cannot sit in a place. My child cannot read, madam, anta. Why the child cannot read? You have to cultivate that habit. How do we cultivate that habit? What I used to do, my niece was living with me, my daughter was with me. I'll just teach you that small trick. Today they are voracious readers. They have an excellent vocabulary and they're good writers also. Why? What I used to do, I used to bring books from the library, put both of them on each side of me, and I would start reading slowly. When they came to a level where they could form sentences and read by 5 years or so, at a crucial time, of course, we always get phone calls. We are officers, 24/7, we have to keep phone anna itkobeku, on itkobeku, off madidre doddu galati agutte. Phone will ring, so I would get up and say, look, I have to take this important call, I will come back. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೊತ್ತು ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, 10 ನಿಮಿಷ ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, 15 ನಿಮಿಷ ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. Then the child will say, one of them will, ನೀನು ಓದು, ನಾನು ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಂತೀನಿ. ಆಯ್ತು, ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಪೇಜ್ ಓದ್ದೆ, ನೀನು ಓದು, ನಾನು ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಂತೀನಿ. They started reading so much so that today my niece, who has just completed her medicine, and my daughter, who is in the final year, recommends books to me. She says, Atte, have you read this book? This is an excellent book, you should read. You should put them into the habit of reading. Madi, prayatna madi, kashtapadi, put them into the habit of reading. If they read, ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಕೋಶ ಓದಬೇಕು, ದೇಶ ಸುತ್ತಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೋಶ ಓದಬೇಕು, ದೇಶ ಸುತ್ತಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಕೋಶ ಓದಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಈಗಲಿಂದ ಕಲಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಓದೋದಿಕ್ಕೆ. ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡಿ, ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿ. The last thing what I'd like to say is that ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ, every good deed you do in life, it comes back to you. That has been my ಅನುಭವ. Every good deed you do will come back to you. Try to do one good deed every day. What is a good deed? Help a person. ಮೇಡಮ್, ನಾನು ನೋಡಿದೆ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಅಲ್ಲೊಬ್ನು ಯಾರ್ದೋ ಜೇಬಿಂದ ಕಳ್ತನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದ, ನಾನು ಹೋದೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಕಳ್ತನ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟ್ರೈಂಗ್ ಟು ಸೇ. When I say you help them, you should help them to do a good thing in life. ಯಾರಿಗೋ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇದೆ, ಓಡಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರೋ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ. ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಯಾರೋ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರ, ಕೊಡಿ. ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರೋ ಅಜ್ಜಿ ಇದ್ದಾರಾ, ಅವರಿಗೆ ದಿನ ಹೋಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿಸಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೊತ್ತು ಕುತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಮಾತಾಡಿ. ಅಜ್ಜಿ ಇದ್ದಾರಾ, ಅಜ್ಜ ಇದ್ದಾರಾ? ತುಂಬಾ ಜನ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿಯನ್ನ ಹುಚ್ಚಿನಲ್ಲಿ ವಯಸ್ಸಾಗಿರೋರಿಂದ ದೂರ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ. ಅವರಿಂದ ತುಂಬಾ ಕಲೀಲಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ಅವರ ಅನುಭವ ಪಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಹೀರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಬಿಡಿ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ. ಮಗು, ನೀ ಹೋಗು, ಕುತ್ಕೋ, ಅಜ್ಜಿ ತಾತನ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡು, ಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಟೈಮ್ ವಿತ್ ದೆಮ್. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಗುಡ್ ಡೀಡ್ ಟು. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಡೈರಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ. ಆ ಡೈರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಗುಡ್ ಡೀಡ್ ಐ ಡಿಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ. ನನ್ನ ಬೆಳಗಿನಿಂದ ಸಂಜೆವರೆಗೂ ಏನಾಯಿತು. ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಏಳುವಾಗ ದೇವರ ಹೆಸರು ಹೇಳಿ, ಯಾವುದೇ ದೇವರಿರಲಿ, ನಿನಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳು, ನಿನಗೆ ಕ್ರೈಸ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಜೀಸಸ್ ಕ್ರೈಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳು, ನಿನಗೆ ಮಹಾವೀರ ಇದ್ರೆ ಮಹಾವೀರ ಹೇಳು, ನಿನಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ಏನ್ ದೇವರಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಳು, ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಎದ್ದೇಳು. ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಹೋಲ್ ಡೇ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಡೈರಿ. ಡೈರಿ ಬರೆಯುವ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸವನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಡೈರಿ ಈ ದಿನಾನೇ ತಂದು ಕೊಡಿ, ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮದಿರು. ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಸೈಸ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅನ್ನ ಡೈರಿ ತರ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರೀರಿ. ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ ರೈಟ್ ಇಟ್, ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್. ಅದನ್ನ ಎನ್ಕರೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಈ ದಿನ ಇರೋದು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದು ಮಗು ನಾಳೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ ಅಥವಾ ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆಯಾಗುವ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿತ್ವವನ್ನ ಹೊಂದ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ತಾಯಿ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ನಿಮಗೆ ತಂದೆಯ ಪಾತ್ರವನ್ನ ವಹಿಸ್ಬೋದು. ನಮ್ಮ ವಯಸ್ಸಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಮಕ್ಕಳಾಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಅವರು ನನಗೆ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವರು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಈಗಲಿಂದ ನೀವು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳೋದಲ್ಲ, ನನ್ನ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಹೇಳೋದಲ್ಲ. ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್ ಇಂದ, ನೀವು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮನ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್ ಇಂದ, ಆಸ್ ಎನ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಅನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಟುಮಾರೋ ದೀಸ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಯೋರ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್. ಇಷ್ಟು ಹೇಳಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೆರೆದಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮಂದಿರಿಗೆ, ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಶುಭ ಹಾರೈಸಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿನ ಪ್ರಾಂಶುಪಾಲರು ಮತ್ತು ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕ ವೃಂದದವರು ಮತ್ತು ನೆರೆದಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಚೈತನ್ಯ ಟೆಕ್ನೋ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯಶವಂತಪುರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಶುಭ ಹಾರೈಸಿ, ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದಾಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಅದ್ಭುತ ಭವಿಷ್ಯ ಆಗಲಿ, ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಮಗುಗೆ ದೇವರು ಉನ್ನತ ಅಧಿಕಾರವನ್ನ ನೀಡಲಿ, ಉನ್ನತ ಹುದ್ದೆಗಳನ್ನ ಕರುಣಿಸಲಿ, ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಮಗು ಒಂದು ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯಾಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹಾರೈಸಿ ನನ್ನ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಜೈ ಹಿಂದ್, ಜೈ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ.
ಅಧಿಕಾರ ಎನ್ನುವುದು ಜನರ ಮೇಲಿನ ಆಡಳಿತವಲ್ಲ, ಜನರ ಸೇವೆಯೇ ಹಾದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯುವ ಒಂದು ಹೊಣೆಗಾರಿಕೆ ಎಂಬುದನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟ ನಮ್ಮ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ಮಹಿಳೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಬಿ.ಆರ್. ಮಮತಾರವರು. ಪೋಷಕರು ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ಹಾಕಿದರೆ ಸಾಕು ಎನ್ನುವ ಹಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸೇರಿ ಮಗುವಿನ ಸರ್ವತೋಮುಖ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆಗೆ ಕೈ ಜೋಡಿಸಲೇಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ ಎಂಬುದನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಮಮತಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
I take this opportunity to welcome Mrs. Vidya Uday Kumar, Principal Pina, Chaitanya Techno School. Also we have here Principal Mahalakshmi Layout, Mrs. Soumya MC. I request Principal Ma'am to welcome both the principals onto the dais.
ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
Parents, please give a big round of applause.
ಈಗ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಸಹನಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ರವರಿಂದ ಕೆಲವು ಮಾತುಗಳಿಗಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಹಾಡನ್ನು ಹಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲರ ವಿನಂತಿ.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, respected teachers, parents ಮತ್ತು ಮಕ್ಕಳೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನನ್ನ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರವನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಹಾಗೂ ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಗುರುಗಳನ್ನ ಈ ಒಂದು ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ನೆನೆಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ. ಅವರು ನೀಡಿದಂತಹ ವಿದ್ಯೆ, ಅವರು ಹಾಕಿದ ಭಿಕ್ಷೆಯಿಂದ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನು ಸಾಧನೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಮೇಲಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಅರ್ಹಳೋ ಇಲ್ಲೋ ಆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೂರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. ನನಗೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಹಾಡು ಹೇಳಿ ಅಂತ. ಖಂಡಿತ ಹಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಒಬ್ಬ ಕಲಾವಿದ ಅಥವಾ ಗಾಯಕಿಗೆ ಹಾಡು ಹೇಳು ಅಂದರೆ ಹಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಮಾತಾಡು ಅಂದರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಷ್ಟನೇ. ಮೇಡಮ್ ಶಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಕವರ್ಡ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್. ಶಿ ಮೋಟಿವೇಟೆಡ್ ಅಸ್. ಎಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲೂ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಮೋಟಿವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಒಂದು ಮಾತು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಸುಂದರವಾಗಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಡಾನ್ಸು. ಎಷ್ಟು ಅದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿತ್ತಲ್ವ. ಒಂದು ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಬರಲಿ. ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂದರೆ, ಒಂದು ನಾವು ಎನ್ಕರೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈ ಮಗು ಇಂಥದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಂದುವರಿಯುತ್ತೆ, ಇಂಥ ಟ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ಗುರುವಿನಿಂದ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸಾಧ್ಯ. ಆ ಗುರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ಯಾರೆಂಟ್ಸಲ್ಲೂ ನನ್ನ ಒಂದು ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟು, ಇದು ಬರೀ ಶಾಲಾ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು, ಸೀಮಿತ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು. ಇದನ್ನು ಮುಂದುವರಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಅವಕಾಶವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಅ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಓದಬೇಕು, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ನನ್ನ ಮಗ ಅಥವಾ ಮಗಳು ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಖಂಡಿತ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕೆ ನಾವು ಒಬ್ಬ ಕಲಾವಿದ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಬಯಸಲ್ಲ? ನನ್ನ ಮಗ ಒಬ್ಬ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರಾಜ್ಕುಮಾರ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಒಬ್ಬ ರಜನಿಕಾಂತ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಒಬ್ಬ ಶ್ರೇಯಾ ಘೋಷಾಲ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಒಬ್ಬ ಡಾನ್ಸರ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಉಷಾ ಉತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಆಗಬೇಕು, PT ಉಷಾ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಮೇಡಮ್ ಮಮತಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಥರ IAS ಆಫೀಸರ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಯಾಕೆ ನಾವು ಬಯಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ? ಹೇಳಬೇಕಲ್ವ ನಾವು? ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯ ಅದು ಆಸ್ ಅ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮೇಡಮ್ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಮುಂದೆ. ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ನಮ್ಮದು ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಇದೆ, ಸುಸ್ವರ ಆರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಅಂತ. ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಒಂದು ಹುಡುಗಿ ಡಾನ್ಸ್ ಕಲಿಯಕ್ಕೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅವ್ರ ಪಕ್ಕದ ಮನೆ ಹುಡುಗಿ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ದಿನ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾಳೆ. ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಕರಾಟೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ತುಂಬ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟು. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಅವ್ರ ಅಮ್ಮನೂ ಪುಷ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ದಪ್ತರ ಹೋಗ್ಬಾ ಒನ್ ಅವರ್ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಾ ಅಂತ. ಯಾಕೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವಳು ಕಲಿಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ನಾನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ, ಆದರೆ ನನಗೆ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಾಗ ಅವಕಾಶ ಸಿಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನನ್ನ ಮಗುನಾರು ಮಾಡಲಿ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ದಬ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಆ ವರ್ಡ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರ, ದಬ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ. ಆ ಮಗುಗಿರೋ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟು ಕರಾಟೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಡಾನ್ಸ್ ಕಲಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ? ಅವ್ರ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ನ ಮಗು ಮೇಲೆ ಹೇರಿದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟರ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಸರಿ? ಒಂದು ಥಿಂಗ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಆ ಮಗು ಹೇಳತ್ತೆ, ಅಳ್ತಾ ಹೇಳತ್ತೆ, ನಮ್ಮಮ್ಮ ಬಿಗ್ ಬಾಸ್ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನನ್ನನ್ನ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಆ ಟೈಮಿಗೆ. ಇಷ್ಟ್ರ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಮಗುನ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ನನ್ನ ಜಗತ್ತು ಬೇಕು, ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಟಿವಿ, ಅದು ಬಿಗ್ ಬಾಸ್ ವರ್ಡ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಇರಿಟೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಶೋ ಅದು. ಅದನ್ನ ನೋಡಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ನು, ರಾತ್ರಿ ನಮ್ಮಮ್ಮ ಊಟ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವಳು ಹಿಂಗಂದ್ಲು, ಇವನು ಹಿಂಗಂದ, ಅವಳು ಯಾರೋ ಅಶ್ವಿನಿ ಗೌಡ ಹಂಗಂದ್ಲು ಅಂತ ಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ. ನನಗೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ದಪ್ತಾರೆ, ನನಗಿಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಇದು ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲ ಪೋಷಕರಿಗೂ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಈಚ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ದರ್ ಓನ್ ಟ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟ್. ಆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಟ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟ್ನ ನಾವು ಗುರುತು ಹಿಡಿದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಗುರುವಿನ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನವನ್ನ ಕೊಡಿಸಿ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಮುಂದೆ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೊರಹೊಮ್ತಾರೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸಿನ್ಸಿಯರ್ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟು, ನಾನೇನೋ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇರುವಂಥ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದು ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್, ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್, ಡೆಡಿಕೇಶನ್, ಡಿಟರ್ಮಿನೇಷನ್, ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ಇರಲೇಬೇಕು. ಕಲಿಕೆ ನಿರಂತರವಾಗಿರಬೇಕು. ನಾನೆಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಡಾನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಓದ್ದೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಬಂತು, ನಾನು ಏನೋ ಅಚೀವ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಅದಾಗಬಾರ್ದು. ಕಲಿಕೆ ನಿರಂತರವಾಗಿರಲಿ. ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ವಿವೇಕಾನಂದ ಅವರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಕಲಿತದ್ದು ಕಡಲೆ, ಕಲಿಯಬೇಕಾದದ್ದು ಕಡಲು ಅಂತ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಅ ವಾಸ್ಟ್ ಓಷನ್, ಸಾಗರ ಇದ್ದಂಗೆ ಇದು. ಒಂದು ಸಾಧನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಈಜಬೇಕು, ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ದಡ ಮುಟ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಬೇಕೇ ಬೇಕು, ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು. ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ, ಏನು ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡು, ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಗುರಿ ಸಾಧಿಸು, ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಅಚೀವ್ ಮಾಡು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸೀಕ್ರೆಟ್ ಇದೆ ಒಂದು. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ನನ್ನ ಪರ್ಸನಲ್, ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನ ಡೈಲಿ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಅಳವಡಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಆ ಸೀಕ್ರೆಟ್ ಏನು ಅಂತ ರಿವೀಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನಿವತ್ತು. ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಶಾಂತ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಡೈಲಿ ಟ್ವೈಸ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಗ 2 ಸಲ 5 ರಿಂದ 10 ನಿಮಿಷ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅಂತ ಟೈಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡಿ, ಕಣ್ಮುಚ್ಕೊಂಡು ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡಿ. 5 ರಿಂದ 10 ನಿಮಿಷ ಸಾಕು. ನಾವು ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಸಲ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಏನೇನಕ್ಕೋ ಟೈಮ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. 5 ರಿಂದ 10 ನಿಮಿಷ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೀವು ಡಾನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಓದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನಿಮ್ಗೇನಿಷ್ಟನೋ ಆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ. ಅದು ಯಾಕೆ ಬರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ ನೋಡೋಣಂತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಈ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಲ್ಚರ್ನ ಆದಷ್ಟು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಾನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಇದೆ, ಆರ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಇದೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ಥರದ ಕಲೆಗಳಿದಾವೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡುವಂತಹ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವಿರೋಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗಷ್ಟೇ ನನಗೆ ದಂಡಿ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಚಲನಚಿತ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆ ಗಾಯಕಿ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ ಬಂತು, ರಾಜ್ಯ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ. ಅದು ಆ ಒಂದು ಗೀತೆಯನ್ನ ಹಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಾಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಆ ಹಾಡನ್ನ 1-2 ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಹಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಮುಗಿಲೆ ಮಾತಾಡು ಮನಸಾಗಿ, ಕಡಲಿ ನೀನು ಜೊತೆಯಾಗು. ಮುಗಿಲೆ ಮಾತಾಡು ಮನಸಾಗಿ, ಕಡಲಿ ನೀನು ಜೊತೆಯಾಗು. ಒಲವಿನ ಭಾಷೆಗೆ ಜಗವೇ ಹೂಹಾಸಿಗೆ, ಗಿರಿಯ ಕರೆ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಒಳಗೊಳಗೆ ಹಾಡುತ್ತ ಕಾಡಿದ ಹಸಿರಿ ಹಸಿರ ಪ್ರೀತಿ. ಕರೆ ಕರುಣ ನೀತಿ ಒಳಗೊಳಗೆ ಹಾಸಿದ ಹಾಡಿದ ಮನಸ್ಸೇ ಮಾಗು ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಈ ಸ್ನೇಹವು. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾಗಿ ಹಾಡಿ 2 ನಿಮಿಷಗಳ ಕಾಲ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಬೇರೆಯೇ ಲೋಕಕ್ಕೆ ಕರೆದೊಯ್ದಂತಹ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಸಹನಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
I welcome Mrs. Sandhya ma'am, Principal Magadi Road Branch, and also Principal Mrs. Bhuvana ma'am, Principal MS Palya branch, onto the dais. Sandhya ma'am, Magadi Road branch principal. Now, thank you, ma'am. Now I have the honor of inviting our esteemed evergreen AGM sir, Shri Vamshi Krishna Sarugaru, to address the gathering. Sir, we are eager to hear your valuable words.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಶುಭ ಸಂಜೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕನ್ನಡ ರಾಜ್ಯೋತ್ಸವ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು, ಹಾರ್ದಿಕ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು. So, since 4 days onwards, 5th day, I am attending annual day functions. I had met two retired, including madam, two retired civils, retired people. One is respected Ramachandra sir and respected madam, Mamta madam. Earlier I used to think, yes, I am doing good job. At least till my younger one, up to 10th standard or 12th, I'll do the job. And then I don't want to continue this profession. I want to take leave. I want to take rest. I want to go to my village and to take rest. That's what I personally had a feel. But day before yesterday, I met Mr. Ramachandra sir, respected Ramachandra sir. He was worked as a commissioner of police and various places, intelligence director, and even ma'am also. He still, after his retirement, he is continuing as an employee without taking a salary. He is working for traffic department in Bangalore. This point is very, very important, my dear parents. Really, now, even after listening, I had a discussion with respected ma'am also. After her retirement, still she is continuing his job to serve the state of Karnataka. Really, we feel proud, madam, to sit along with you. Such a kind of people. That's why only they selected for civils. Every parent has to understand. It's not so easy. And I had met so many of the IAS and IPS officers in my life, nearly about 10 to 12 members. They have a vision. So they did not, simply they did not simply got selected as an IAS and IPS officers. Selecting one process, after that they have a coaching. I think probably you might have been to Suri Training Institute. Police department in the sense in Hyderabad now, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel Police Training Institute. So they learn each and everything. They had an exposure for the entire world and entire issues. One district collector, DC in the sense, we have COVID situation. COVID situation we come across. Those days who worked, the government servants and the district collectors, district IPS officers and district health officers, all grade 1 officers, group 1 officers worked a lot, and the leader of that particular district lost their confidence. Then what will happen to our situation, my dear parents? It's not so easy. So I am not praising madam. This is a fact which I want to share. Now I decided myself I want to continue in this profession as long as I am wealthy. I used to share with my colleagues also, a few of the colleagues. See, life in the sense, there should not be any retirement. If we retired, from that day onwards, if you are not going to do work, from that day onwards, what is going to be happen, When you are working, that is physically stress, a bit of mental stress also. That is 50%. When you got retired and you are sitting ideally, what is going to be happen? Mentally, your mental stress will be 100%. So that's why what we have to inculcate to our kids, hardworking nature, always till our last breath, some or the other thing. And I met one of the gentlemen, IPS officer, DCP sir also, what he is doing after his retirement recently. He is, he had created his own, one organization, and he is giving plants. So far after his retirement, so far he had donated, he had planted, he had directly, indirectly involved in the plantation 83,000 plants. Then I asked, sir, why you are doing? Sir, I have to do something. So, you want any plants to your school, you can come. So, we will come and we will join with us. So, the main important point, we have money. Money floating is there for most of the parents nowadays. Why? Because due to the globalization, we are able to afford anything. Rotation is happening. It's not like previous days. Post-COVID, pre-COVID. Post-COVID, everybody thought, there will be struggles. But now after post-COVID, we have a better life. So, with respect to this money, we cannot think all the time, everything will happen. That's what we have to inculcate. I am seeing as ma'am child, ma'am daughter, when she is studying in her school, you should not come in your government vehicle to the parents teachers meeting. Such a kind of things we have to cultivate. I had a bitter experience. Ma'am is saying about how to identify the interest of the children. I had a bitter experience. My child principal ma'am is also here. She only one day called me. Actually, he is a kind of, he is having very shy nature. He will not participate. That is, we are trying our level best to come out from situation. Then I requested my principal, so far in this nursery to 8th standard, I never asked any principal, Madam, this is the situation. So please kindly, whenever it is not an order, it is a request. Any opportunity you got, monthly once or once in 2 months, you can give an opportunity to participate in the activities. So then she made him to participate in the annual day anchoring. For that, I brought, I spent 10,000 rupees. That is different scenario. And then he is having dance. He has to participate the dance. Now he started again. So anyone only I can do. He started. Morning I came to the one annual day function. On the way he called me. Dad, you can tell to my principal madam, behalf of me, I want to participate in only one event, whether it is anchoring or whether it is dance. Then next day, ma'am called me on the day evening 8 o'clock. Sir, you can tell to Vaibu, madam, I am also a parent, In fact, I had a very good experience in this field, in this profession. When it comes to at the end of the day, I am also a parent. So what I have to do? So I cannot force him. So whichever he likes. Anyway, ma'am, you call me, I'll discuss with him. I brought him in the morning for annual day in the same function hall. On the way, I want to try to convince him. So you can do, you can do 1 or 2 steps. With due respect on your principal, madam. Literally, I tried my level best to convince. He did not agree. What I have to do? I am also a parent like you. Then, okay, you do better your anchoring. That is, I am in front of you when the program is going on. Don't hesitate. You can continue. Somewhat he done better with the help of madam, as she encouraged him. See, we cannot force the children, and earlier I kept him in top batches. Then I understood him. This year I changed the school. See, when he was there in grade 6th, why I am telling for this by example, my dear parents, when he was there in grade 6, online classes, COVID. I want to strengthen his basics. I have a better experience, so that's why I kept in foundation COIPL in Vidyaranapura. 2 years he travelled from Baptist city to Vidyaranapura, 13 to 14 kilometers. And then I understood. I tried my level best. In this span of 2 years, at any day, the spark will touch him so that he will start preparing. But he is not able to make out. Somewhat out of 300, he used to get 40-50 marks in mains examination, which we are conducting objective. Finally, he is getting 70-80 marks. I understood. Okay, 9th he came. So I understood, and he rejected me. Already he had friends and he was habituated, and keeping in the view of his health condition, he is having severe cough, sometimes 14-15 days. The lung breathing pipe will inspect. So finally, now he is doing good. So what child is required, we have to understand. We should not force them. We should not keep our ideology as a weight on the heads of the children. So that's why this is my humble request, my dear parents. And we should not inculcate ahankara. Nanko belge madam nimge gottidillo, morning I given see, I told morning also I given a class to my child. You should not direct. When principal ma'am asked, I told to my dad, you can discuss with my dad. Then morning I given a class, I given a lecture. See, I am an AGM, I am also a parent. I should not interfere henceforth with respect to any of the school issues, you have to take care. You should not direct, you should not say, in fact, I am an AGM. If as long as I am continuing in this school, I am an AGM. If I left this school, what you are going to do? There won't be any AGMs, nobody will not come and help you. You have to learn this particular thing. I given in a nice manner, I did not shout it. So I explained to him, this is a situation, henceforth don't repeat, don't use my name, or don't bring henceforth. Any support is required, academic related, I will come. As a parent, I will support you. Any book or anything. Apart from that, I don't want to do any kind of recommendations. ಸೊ ಆ ಥರ ನಾನು ಓಕೆ ಆಯ್ತು ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಜೊತೆ ಅಂತ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟೆಲ್. ಸೊ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ನಾವ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಈಸ್, ಇವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, some teacher shouted, maybe unfortunately we are completely against some teacher, any corporal punishment given to the child, it is completely wrong, we should not do. What immediately you are responding being a parent, and a few of the parents had given a complaint, that is also we had seen so far in our experience, and since 4-5 years onwards this is becoming more teachers scolded. Immediately you are calling, what that principal, what that teacher, what is this school, in front of your children you are speaking, you are calling to the teacher. ಇವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆಯಾ, ಈಗ who made this to learn, and they are learning and they are finally they are applying on the parents. Recently ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು ನೋಡಿದ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ರೈಟ್ಸ್ ಕಮಿಷನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ. If you are making them to learn all these things against the teachers, children are very smart, why can't we give a complaint in the Child Rights Commission on our parents who are not supportive, who are not listening, whichever they want. So that's why those days came, my dear parents, please take care. So we have to stop that such situations should not occur, in the sense, being a parent, you should not encourage your child, or you should not call to any teacher. Yes, ಆಯ್ತು ತಪ್ಪಾಗಿದೆ ನಮ್ದು, ನೀವು ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಏನಾದರೂ ತಪ್ಪಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಸೇ ಸಾರಿ ಟು ಯು. ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ರಾಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ದಟ್. Another 4-5 years, it will become more. Now we are seeing one school, 1 or 2 cases complaining the children, not only on the teachers, on the parents also. If 4-5 cases on the teachers it is coming, 1 case parent on the parent it is coming. They also had an awareness. Now school nalli 1098 anta ಒಂದು ನಂಬರ್ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ, ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ರೈಟ್ಸ್ ಕಮಿಷನ್. ಸೊ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತು. ಸೊ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನಾವು ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಎಂಕರೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರದು. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಪ್ರೈಮರಿನಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಯಶವಂತಪುರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ a primary child, a below 5 years child can learn 16 languages at a time without any mixing of languages. See, I know Tamil. When I studied in Tamil Nadu, my PG post graduation in Chennai, I know Tamil. ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು 2004 ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ತಮಿಳ್ ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ ದ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಸೊ ವೈ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ I come across that is, I cannot learn, I cannot have that clarity. But 5 years below, pre-primary kids can learn 16 languages without any mixes of the words. They can separately speak 16 languages if you make them to learn. So ಅದು ನಾವು ಆ ರೀತಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋಜರ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ನಾವು. ಅದು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಟೀಚರು ಯಾರ ಟೀಚರು ಈ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಅನ್ಫಾರ್ಚುನೇಟ್ ಇನ್ ವಿಚ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಈಗ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಮಾಡಿದಂದ್ರೆ ರಿಪ್ಲಿಕಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸಾರಿ, ನಾನು ಯಾವ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ನೂ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು degrade or this is not the class, my dear parents. This is, I am giving the awareness what is happening in the society. You have one child, we are seeing thousands of the children. So ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ತಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮನ್ಸು ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದು ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ, ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಇಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಯಾರು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣ? ದ ಬಿಹೈಂಡ್, back, front, both sides, left and right, the teachers. So let them a big round of applause for all the teachers community. ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಟೀಚರು ಜಾತಿ ಮತ ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ. ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ ಜಾತಿ ಅಂತ. ನಾನು ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ. ನೌವೇಡೇಸ್ ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್. ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಟೀಚರ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ. ಸೊ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ma'am is very 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 enthusiastic. Why don't you give an opportunity to come to your school and to have an interaction with. So ಆ ರೀತಿ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಒಂದು ಥಾಟ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ನಾವು. she don't require anything. She had a beautiful life, she had a reputation in the society. ಈಗ ರಿಟೈರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಯಾಕೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಯಾಕೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಎಡ್ಯುಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಒಂದು ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಅವರು ಅವ್ರ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲ್ತುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೀವು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ವಯಸ್ಸಿನಿಂದ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೂ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ನಾವು. ಸೊ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಯಾಣ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ನಾವು, ಸೊ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನಾವು. ಅಂಡ್ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್, ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಗುಡ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್, ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾರ್ಡಿನರಿ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ. ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಗೂ ಫೇಲ್ಯೂರ್ಗೂ ದೊಡ್ಡ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಷನ್, ಕಮಿಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಡೆಡಿಕೇಶನ್. ಫೇಲ್ಯೂರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಷನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಇವ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳು 60% ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಮ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಷನ್ ಇಂದ, ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ 90% ಯಾರು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಷನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದಾರು, ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಷನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದಾರು. ಅದು ನಾವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಪುಷಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ 90 to 95%. ಸೊ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ರೀತಿ ಗುಡ್ ಸಿಟಿಸನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ತಯಾರಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಸೊ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್ ಫಾರ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ. ಜೈ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ, ಜೈ ಹಿಂದ್.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words of wisdom and encouragement. Now I welcome Dr. Nitya ma'am, Principal Sri Chaitanya, Sri Sheshadripuram branch. Onto the dais, ma'am. Welcome, ma'am. It's celebrate and recognize the exceptional achievements of our students whose hard work and dedication have brought them this success. Let's celebrate their hard work, dedication, and outstanding performance as we honor our toppers with prestigious awards. I request all the parents of the toppers to get ready to accompany their wards when their names are announced. Now I hand over the mic to Kavya ma'am.
Before going to the topper awards, it is time for Service Excellence Award. A truly great teacher is hard to find, difficult to part with, impossible to flourish. For 11 years, you have consistently delivered wisdom, inspiration, and exceptional service to our students. That is none other than Mrs. Noor Siddiqa ma'am. I request our AGM sir and our chief guest to do the honors. For the past 11 years, you've consistently delivered wisdom, inspiration, and exceptional service to our students, ma'am. Thank you so much. Round of applause, parents. Topper awards are a form of recognition given to individuals, primarily the students who achieve the highest level of performance or score in specific category. It is time to give away our topper awards. I welcome Nitin and Yashika to announce the awards. Hello.
Toppers from 5A, Harshal R. Amin and Chirant G. Gowda.
I request the parents of the students to please come on to the dais.
From 5B, Shagun and Prashant Kumar. From 4A, Nayana K.M. and Yashika. Toppers from 4B, Navyuk Jain and Vetrivalan G. Nayana K.M. and Yashika. Toppers from 4B, Navyuk Jain and Vetri Valenji. Toppers from 3A, Suchi S and Sudeshna Pari. Toppers from 3B, Devang Behera and Vishesh Aryan D.
Suchi parents, please come onto the dais. Please motivate them with your claps.
Toppers from 2A, M. Tanmay and Vihan Nihar D. Toppers from 2B, Vishrut, Ritvin and Vismaya M.
Parents, please give them a big round of applause.
M. Tanmay, Vihan Nihar D. Toppers from 2B, Vismaya M and Vishrut. Toppers from 1A, Atharva K.M. and Aryan S. Toppers from 1B, Agam Jain and Muhammad Taib. Atharva K.M. and Aryan S. Toppers from 1B, Agam Jain and Muhammad Taib.
A big round of applause.
for all the winners.
IK1 toppers Ruhi S and Impana KM. Toppers from IK2 Tejas Rai and Lasya K. IK1 Ruhi S and Impana KM. Toppers from IK2 Tejas Rai and Lasya K.
Parents, please cheer them up. There is much more to go. Where's the Josh?
Yeshwini Gowda BL and Adya C. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you to all the dignitaries for gracing the stage and presenting these well-deserved awards. I request Principal Ma'am to escort the guests, all the dignitaries, off the stage. We all are aware that success of any educational institution depends on the principal. It's my honor to welcome our principal, Mrs. Sheila Ma'am, to present the annual report.
Take out all those reports. Yes.
Education is the manifestation of perfection present already in man. Divinity is the manifestation of the religion already in man. Swami Vivekananda. Good evening and a warm welcome to everyone gathered here. Real education fetches you more than a job. It cannot be measured in any tangible way. It is an enduring tradition to take time to pause, to turn around, to look around the year that has gone by, achieving both expected and the unexpected, while setting various milestones and assuring ourselves to move ahead to face challenges in the coming year with positive attitude. The historic journey of Sri Chaitanya Educational Institutions started in the year 1986 by our dedicated founders, Dr. B.S. Rao Garu and his wife, Dr. Jhansi Lakshmi Bai Garu. They set an unmatched milestone in the field of education, which is shouldered by our honorable directors, Mrs. Seema Bopanna ma'am, Mrs. Sushma Bopanna ma'am, and Mr. Nagendra sir. Under their direction and unwavering commitment, Sri Chaitanya Educational Institutions have become a paramount in the education sector, not just in Karnataka, but it has spread its wings in 21 states across India. The system of education at Sri Chaitanya Techno School is a blend of comprehensiveness and practical approach. Our institution has staff members in all capacities who are dedicated and inspired by the philosophy, give your best no matter what the situation is. Here are a few glimpses of our activities and achievements in this academic year. We began the academic year 2025-26 with a boom on June 5th with the ambition of marching forward till excellence is achieved in all our endeavors. The children enthusiastically looked forward to coming back to school every day as we had an array of interesting and engaging activities lined up for them, like the Skillful Beginning programs. Morning assemblies in schools hold significant importance as they play a vital role in setting the tone for the day, fostering a sense of community, instilling discipline, and promoting holistic development among students. Academics. Achieving academic excellence is at the heart of endeavor of all educators and academic institutions. Academic excellence often paves way for leadership opportunities both in school and beyond. In this regard, orientation programs through open house meets were conducted, regular workshops were held before the commencement of the academic year and during the academic year. As a part of the faculty development program, the pre-midterm and the midterm assessments were successfully conducted. Knowledge enhancing programs like the WIS Club, INTSO, NSTSC, UCO, IMO are being conducted. Here I want to just take a pause and throw light on one of our students, Miss Shagun of grade 5. Last year, Shagun was the topper. She bagged the first prize in INTSO where she received an award, and she also cleared the level 2 of IMO examinations. Congratulations, Shagun. Regular PTMs are also being held to throw light on the students' progress. Events and celebration are not a break from holistic development. It is necessary part of all-round development of the child. In this regard, the World Environment Day, Father's Day, International Day of Yoga were celebrated with great zeal and enthusiasm. A formal investiture ceremony was organized to relinquish the duties and instilling a sense of responsibility and leadership in the newly appointed council leaders. In a world engrossed with Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, Reels, the habit of reading is lost. The National Reading Day, English Day were celebrated to reintroduce the children to the joys of reading. Other celebrations like Janmashtami, Dasara, Ganesha Chaturthi were also celebrated. To instill a strong sense of patriotism and unity among the school community, national festivals like the Independence Day, Gandhi Jayanti, Kannada Rajyotsava were celebrated with great pride and honor. The National Sports Day was also conducted and various sports activities were held for the students. Strength doesn't come from physical capacity, it comes from unity. The students of the school were divided into 4 different houses: Vikings, Knights, Spartans and Samurais. Various club activities were held to develop a child physically, morally, socially and mentally. Virtual tours, project days, expedition hub, competitions are being held for the students to display their caliber. The students of the pre-primary department were taken to a nearby fire station as a part of the field trip program to enhance learning by providing real-world experience. The upcoming events for the academic year, we have the post-midterm examination, the annual examination, Children's Day, Christmas Day, Mathematics Day, Science Day, Social Day, and the annual award ceremony along with the graduation day. Lastly, I conclude by saying the good work of a school is a result of hard work of students, parents, teachers, and timely support from several quarters. On behalf of the school, I hereby express our sincere thanks and heartfelt gratitude to our respected AGM sir and the members of the management for their continued assistance and guidance at all times. I take this opportunity to thank today's chief guests, Srimati Dr. Mamta B.R. Ma'am and Srimati Sahana S. Bharadwaj Ma'am for their generous presence for the program. Special thanks are due to all the parents as well. Their constructive criticism and valuable feedback has always been helpful in so many different ways. Last but not the least, the staff and the students of the school deserve a special mention for their consistent, diligent sincerity and devotion which they continue to preserve zealously in achieving excellence in all aspects of life at school. Let me conclude this report by saying success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing the annual report and your valuable thoughts. Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. As we conclude the formal function, I, Hamida, on behalf of Sri Chaitanya Techno School, Yeshwanthpur, would like to take a moment to express our gratitude to one and all present here. Firstly, we are grateful to our chief guest, Dr. Mamta ma'am and Srimati Sahana ma'am for gracing the occasion with their presence and sharing valuable insights with us. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to extend my sincere thanks to our dynamic AGM sir, Shri Vamshi Krishna Sir Garu, for his continuous guidance and encouragement. Thank you, sir. I would also like to thank all the dignitaries, our zonal Mrs. Jyoti ma'am, principals of schools, principals of college. Thank you all for gracing this occasion with your presence. And a very special thanks to our beloved principal, Mrs. Sheila ma'am, for giving me this opportunity and for being the driving force behind our success. Your guidance and support mean the world to us, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I would also like to thank our coordinator, Kavya ma'am, for her unwavering support and guidance. Thank you, ma'am. I would also like to extend my heartfelt thanks to our dedicated teachers, supportive parents, and enthusiastic students without whose collective efforts and contributions this event would not have been possible. Thank you one and all once again. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Esteemed chief guests, respected dignitaries, cherished parents, and my dear friends.
Welcome to Sri Chaitanya Techno School, Yeshwanthpur. Annual Day Matsuri, where celebration meets diversity. Today, we invite you to leave your seats and join us on a magical journey. Our theme, Around the World, will transport us across continents through the universal language of dance. I am Prashant Kumar and I am delighted to be your passport on this adventure.
And I am Chiranji Gowda, your co-sailor for the day. We promise a tour filled with music, dance and culture from every corner of the globe. Let's start our global voyage with the destination very close to home, from the spiritual art of India. Let's journey east to the land of rising sun, Japan. Every gesture is a poetry.
It is a powerful cultural expression that offers audiences a glimpse into Japanese aesthetics and history. It is a harmonious blend of movement, music, and the beautiful intricate object of the hand fan, creating a truly mesmerizing and unforgettable spectacle. Get ready for a marvelous display as the students of Grade 3 Bluebells present spectacular Japanese fan dance.
You should stay on. Mine is this. Wait, I will see you. This is yours. That was pure poetry in motion. The colors and coordination were absolutely flawless. We request parents to keep clapping to encourage the students.
Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Okay. Chirant, what's happening around us? Where are you taking us? Oh boy, aren't you feeling the magic in the air? Parents, can you guess where we are? That's right. Morning dreamers, believers and magical guests. Are you ready to step inside the happiest celebration on the earth? The Disneyland. Oh yeah, let us transform our stage into Disney World, a place where stories leaps on the screen and wishes truly do come true. This section honors the raw talent of our youngest performers, whose spirits are as wild and free as the savannah itself. Our tiny tots are ready to take us into the wild art of our park, Animal Kingdom. This park celebrates the wonder of nature and the timeless message of the circle of life. Let the jungle drums sound. Our little adventurers from pre-K will perform a joyous Lion King inspired rhythmic dance. Give them a huge round of applause. the future of our stage. Now, I request the parents to encourage the students by their claps. Now let's journey across the castle drawbridge and step into Fantasyland, the home of classic stories, fairy tales and true magic. In Fantasyland, every wish is a dream your heart makes. Here to remind us that even the coldest dreams can be warmed by love. The students of IK1 presenting Dreamers. What an energetic and high-flying performance. We request all the parents to clap for the students. A big round of applause to the students. Hold on to your hats, folks. Our next stop is glitz and glamour. We are about to witness a display of power and grace that will give it chills. Please welcome the talented students of IK2 as they present a breathtaking contemporary piece dedicated to the magic and emotion of Frozen. Please welcome them with a huge round of applause. The stage is still shimmering with eyes that was a stunning showcase of dramatic artistry and movement. Size and Disneyland. Up next, we enter into the colorful traditions of China. The Dai Peacock dance is much more than a performance. It is sacred and auspicious cultural symbol. This dance is inspired by the elegance and splendor of the peacock, presenting the mesmerizing and intricate footwork of the Chinese peacock dance by grade 5 students.
Go take that and go.
Please welcome the students of grade 5 with a huge round of applause. The precision and emotion in the performance were simply breathtaking. Thank you, performers. Please give a big round of applause to the children. Hooray! Our Asian adventure concludes, and now we sail west across continents to the old world charm of Europe. Our first stop, the structured elegance of classical dance, from the Swan Lake to the Nutcrackers. This dance form embodies poise, discipline, and gravity-defying grace. Prepare yourself to be enchanted by a ballet. Let's welcome our students of Grade 2. Please welcome them with a huge round of applause.
Parents, a small request will be announcing regarding taking your children back to you. Please wait until then.
What I'm saying, are you giving break in between or you have to complete the program only doing the dinner?
That was truly mesmerizing, wasn't it, parents? Now we head towards the United Kingdom, where a famous English playwright, poet, William Shakespeare was born. Let us all witness a theatrical performance by grade 5 students on one of the most popular plays of William Shakespeare, The Merchant of Venice. The play follows the story of a merchant, Antonio, who takes out a loan from a Jewish moneylender to help his friend Bassanio court the wealthy Portia, finally leading to a dramatic courtroom trial. The play explores themes of love, justice, friendship, prejudice, and mercy.
Good evening to one and all present here. We, the students of grade 5, will be presenting a skit on one of the famous plays of William Shakespeare, The Merchant of Venice. Let us begin the play with the introduction of characters.
I am Antonio, one of the richest merchants of Venice. I have plenty of ships on seas, and Bassanio is my best friend. He needs to marry Portia.
I am Shylock. I am a Jewish moneylender. I hate Antonio. I am looking for an opportunity to take revenge from Antonio. I am Prince of Morocco, one of the suitors to Portia. I am Prince of Aragon, and I am one of suitors to Portia.
I am Portia. I am the daughter of a rich man from Belmont. I also disguise as Balthazar, a lawyer to fight Antonio's case. I am Nerissa. I am the loyal assistant, come friend and advisor of Portia. I am Duke. Antonio's and Shylock's case was heard in my court. I am the presiding judge in Antonio's and Shylock's case.
I am the messenger. I carry messages and news.
Come back.
Oh, Bassanio, I have come here to ask you a favor. Tell me, my friend, what can I do for you? I know Portia, a rich and beautiful lady. I want to marry her, so I need money from you to buy her a gift and win her in the contest. Don't worry, I will help you. I don't have money right now. I will borrow money from Shylock on loan. Scene 2. Antonio and Bassanio goes to Shylock's place. Oh, Antonio! Oh, Bassanio! What brings you both here? I want to borrow money from you. I need some 3,000 ducats. This is the best chance to take revenge from Antonio. I give money for interest, but in your case, I will not take any interest. I just a bond. What bond? I will just write in the bond 1 pound of flesh from a part of Antonio's body nearest to his heart, in case if he fails to return the money in the given period of time. I am willing to sign the bond. No, my friend, don't sign the bond. Don't worry, my friend Bassanio. I will return his money before the time. I will prepare the bond. Antonio signs the bond. Scene 3. Belmont Portia's house. The contest is set up by Portia's late father, who has mentioned in his will that any suitor hoping to marry Portia must choose the right casket. Your dad was a wise man, and before he died, he had set up a contest where your suitors will have to choose among these 3 caskets: gold, silver and lead. The one who picks the right casket will win you as a wife, and trust me, whoever picks correctly will be someone who truly loves you. Madam, the Prince of Morocco has arrived. Make the arrangements. I hope you have read the conditions of the contest. Let me remind you again. Firstly, you will not reveal to others about the casket you chose. Secondly, you will not marry anyone in your lifetime. Thirdly, you will leave this place immediately if you choose the wrong casket. I am bound to these 3 conditions. I will try my luck. How will I know if I have chosen the right casket? The right casket will have my picture in it. He who chooses me will get what many men desire. That must be all. I will choose the gold casket. A scroll? Looks can fool you. All that glitters is not gold. My lord, you have chosen the wrong casket. You must leave. I have made a wrong choice. I will keep up my promise and will not reveal it to anybody. Madam, the Prince of Arden has arrived. Make the arrangements. I will not tell anyone about the casket I chose. I will never marry anyone else. I will leave this place immediately if I choose the wrong casket. Try your luck. He who chooses me will get as much as he deserves. I deserve everything than anyone else. I am confident that I deserve Portia than anyone else. I choose the silver casket. A scroll? There are fruits everywhere covered in silver just like this. My lord, you have chosen the wrong casket. You must leave. Goodbye, my sweet lady. I will keep my promise and bear my misfortune patiently. Madam, there is a young Venetian at the gate. He is here to announce his lord is coming soon. He brings greetings, polite words and valuable gifts. I wish that lord to be Bassanio. Scene 4. Bassanio enters contest hall. I am here to try my luck and win Porsche in the contest. Try your luck. Looks can be deceiving, so I am not choosing gold. I am not choosing silver, the common metal people trade. I am choosing the left casket, plain and humble. It doesn't promise much, but it feels right. I hope this choice makes me happy. My lord, you have won the contest. Madam, there is a message to be sent you. Shylock had got Antonio arrested for trial as Antonio fails to repay his loan in time. Bassanio leaves to Venice immediately to help his friend. Portia and Nerissa disguise themselves as a lawyer to rescue Antonio. Scene 5. Venice courtroom. Antonio's trial. Is Antonio here? Yes, your grace. Is Shylock here? Yes, your grace. Shylock, the people and I believe that you will keep your head away from Antonio and show him some mercy. We all expect gentle answers from you, Shylock. I have already told that I want 1 pound of flesh from Antonio's body. You callous man. I am not supposed to please you with my answer, am I? We are willing to pay 6,000 ducats instead of 3,000 ducats. No, I only want 1 pound of flesh from Antonio's body. Nothing less or nothing more than that. Will you not show him mercy, Shylock? No, not at all. I am waiting for the lawyer, Mr. Bellario, who will be defending Antonio. My lord, there is a lawyer and his assistant who wants to meet you. Send them in. Greetings, my grace. Mr. Bellario has sent us to defend Antonio. This is the letter from Bellario. May I know who is Balthazar? It's me, your grace. Are you aware of the case? Yes, your grace. Go ahead. Shylock, what if Antonio pays you 10 times more than the actual amount? No, even if he pays the whole wealth of Venice, I will not accept it. I just want a pound of flesh, nothing more or nothing less than that. Well, then Shylock can rightfully demand for 1 pound of flesh as per the bond. The court awards it and the law allows it. Oh, you are a noble lawyer and it is very sound judgment. Come on, Antonio, get ready. I will take 1 pound of flesh from your body. Wait a moment, there is something else. This bond does not give you a permission to shed even a single drop of blood. The words in the bond suggest a pound of flesh. You can take it, but without shedding a single drop of blood. And remember, as per the Venetian law, if you shed even a single drop of Christian blood, your wealth will be taken by the state of Venice. Alright, I am willing to take double the amount of the loan and let go the matter. Here's the money. Wait, peace. He will have nothing less, nothing more than a pound of flesh. I plead you to forgive me and have mercy on me. I order Shylock to give his half of the wealth to Antonio and the other half of the wealth to the state of Venice. What do you say, Antonio? I forgive Shylock and I don't want his wealth. Let him have his wealth. As Antonio has forgiven and shown mercy on Shylock, Shylock can keep half of his wealth. Antonio is free from his debt. Antonio, you must reward the lawyer for helping you. The quality of mercy is not strained. It drops as gentle rain from heaven. It is a blessing for both who shows mercy and receives mercy. It is an attribute to God. See you well. The Senate.
Parents, I hope you're all enjoying the traveling around the world. It is time to give away the 100% attendance award. I request Mr. Dilip Chandra sir, Principal, PU College, Yeshwanthpur, Mr. Venkat sir, Principal, PU College, Shesharipuram, onto the dais to give away the awards. I also request Zonal Coordinator Ma'am, Jyoti Ma'am, to come on the dais. A. Guru Naga Satya, Harshal R. Amin and Likit. I request the students to come on to the dais. Parents, please give them a huge round of applause for their dedication towards maintaining punctuality. From grade 5 Bluebells, Yashika R, Bhavin, Rishabh Raj, Sahana, and Suhan Sharif. Necessary. From grade 4 we have Manvi Vivek, Tanvi B, Yashika and Spandana KV. RVUS, Hitanshu Bera and Vishesh Aryadi.
parents, I want the applause to be going on because the award is for 100% attendance in term 1 and maintaining attendance is not easy. Missing class, not missing class or even for one single day in the term 1 is not an easy job. So please, I want the applause to be going on, please.
From grade 2, we have Tanmay, Mayank, Pratyuja, and Vishwadhwindi. A big round of applause to our little ones. Children, I request you all to be seated. From grade 1, we have Agam Jain. A big congratulations to all 100% attendance winners. A big round of applause, parents. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. I request the principal, ma'am, to escort the chief guest of the dais.
Wow, an absolute stellar performance from the crew. Now let's shift our head and feel the pulse of the USA. This dance is all about raw energy, rhythm and personal style born on the streets of New York. Get ready for some fantastic isolation, popping and breaking. It's time to feel the beat with hip hop. Let's welcome our grade 2 students onto the stage. Welcome them with a huge round of applause.
Dear parents, we are now in United States where hip-hop is the culture. We will be traveling to Brazil, coming back to Spain, traveling across Arab, and then coming back to our very own Karnataka. So please have patience and wait with us.
Ready, pa?
Boys, rock. Rock.
Super. Sound. One body. Okay. Sound bada ma'am.
Priya ma'am. Music. Lights.
That was pure fire on the stage.
The party doesn't stop. We head south to the sun-kissed beaches and carnival spirit of Brazil. The costumes are bright, the rhythm is infectious, and the energy is unstoppable. Let's feel the heat of the samba. That's right, from the bustling streets of Rio de Janeiro. Please put your hands together for the students of grade 1B as they perform a dazzling Brazilian samba.
ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಪೋಷಕರು ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜೋಶಾಗಿ, ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗಿ ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್.
Please welcome them with a huge round of applause.
No energy, please welcome them. No, don't say no. I will not say.
A humble request for the parents to please take care of the children.
What a fiery performance! I could feel the heat and rhythm right here on the stage. From South America, we crossed the Atlantic back to Europe, sailing in the passionate heart of Spain. Listen to the clack of the castanets and to the stomp of the heel. This dance is pure fire, blending singing, guitar playing and intense emotion. Witness the drama of flamenco by our grade 1 alien students.
Parents, I request you to please be seated. The photos are being clicked by the photographers. I think you are blocking their way. I please request you all to please sit down.
Go change it.
Un viaje echado, he removido cielo y tierra y no te encontré. Y llegas hoy tan de repente y das sentido toda mi vida con tu querer.
Una messenger, no me llama, yo te pongo cerca a señorita. Amor que vi, no llame quiero, no te songe chalagaje señorita.
No desvíes la mirada, quédate cerca de mí.
Justo bajo de tu mero, Sandina, señorita. Yo quiero por ti, el padre. Tu niña de la vista morena, no tampoco
jamás podré interpretar el sentido de las palabras que me dedican, pero el calor de tu mirada me hace sentir como la bella señorita.
सारी दुनिया में एक ही सुबह है सेनोरिटा, मुझसे अब नजर ना फेरो, आओ पास मेरे, मुझको बाहों में तुम करो, समझीरा सेनोरिटा, चाहत के दो पारे, दुनिया में ये दुनिया है क्या, Señorita,
That was a poetry in motion, simply mesmerizing. So let's start, ma'am. Now, for the truly ancestral and grounding experience, we travel to the vast plains and rich history of Africa. Through pounding drums and expressive masks, our performers of grade 4 share the stories and rituals of life with the powerful African tribal dance.
Clear. Off mode.
Please welcome them with a huge round of applause.
Humble request again, parents, please take care of the children. We don't want them to be roaming around in the pitch dark.
We were truly transported to the heart of Africa through the stunning display of artistry and fashion.
Wait, don't tell anything. I have to go for the... Ma'am, please wait. We will announce. Ma'am, don't say that. I should say
something. What you tell?
African tribal dance again announced.
Okay.
We were truly that, ma'am. African tribal dance announced.
Starting, ma'am. Yes.
Now for the truly ancestral and grounding experience, we travel to the vast plains and rich history of Africa. Through the pounding drums and expressive masks, our performers of Grade 4 share the stories and rituals of life with the powerful African tribal dance.
Ma'am, we'll have this dance after the next performance, so please be ready. Children, ready here.
We were truly transported to the heart of Africa through the stunning display of artistry and fashion. Now let's sail to the land of shimmering silks, desert sands and Asian mysteries. The Arabian Nights. Experience the allure and intricate movements of grade 3 alien students, the enchanting Arabian Nights dance. That side, please. That side. Move that side. Please welcome the students of grade 3 aliens with a huge round of applause. We need more energy. And I request the parents please to be seated. From the land of magic carpets and genies, a performance that truly left us spellbound. We have finally circled the globe, but now it's time came to come full circle and return to our own state, to the beautiful culture of Karnataka, India.
This next performance is a traditional folk art performed with brass cymbals, demanding strength and synchronization. It's an explosive, rhythmic conclusion to our world tour. Welcome our grade 5 students with a huge round of applause. Thank you for traveling with us. Please welcome the students of grade 5 with a huge round of applause.
ಕಂಡ 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 ಕಂಡನ ಕಂಡ
We hope the spirit of cultural diversity and the joy of dance resonate with you long after you leave. We look forward to seeing you next year. It's time for the rolling trophy.
It's time to announce the rolling trophy. Any guesses, parents? Is it the samurais? No, it is not. Is it Spartans?
Is it Spartans?
Is it Vikings? Yes, it is Vikings. I request the principal ma'am and zonal ma'am to do the honors.
I also request Dilip Chandra sir please to give away the trophy. The captain, vice captain, teacher in charge. The rolling trophy for the first sem was backed by the team Vikings. The captain, vice captain, team members. House masters please. House masters. Center of the stage. Jyoti ma'am, please come.
A big round of applause for House Vikings.
This one is there now.
Last but not the least, it is an absolute honor, pleasure to stand here tonight as we celebrate an art form that transforms emotion into motion, choreography. Tonight we recognize the exceptional talents who not only teach us steps, but who teach us how to feel the music and tell a story without uttering a single word. To the casual observer, choreography is simply a sequence of movement. But to those of us who appreciate the art, we know it so much more. So, I request Principal Ma'am to felicitate our choreographers for tonight, Mr. Tejas, Mr. Naveen and Miss Nidhi. A big round of applause for them.
Good evening, parents. First of all, thank you for gracing this occasion.
National anthem cannot be sung after 7 o'clock.
Okay, there are a couple of people I want to thank. First of all, my teachers who have put in a lot of effort to conduct this event. Students who have practiced with very less time. I know the time was very less, but they have put in all their efforts. My sub-staff who have worked day in and day out from the last 1 week for making this a huge success. Finally, the event organizing team, a great thank you for organizing all the things for us. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you. Can I have all the staff on stage for a group photo, please? Teachers?
This one is there, should I tell? I told that.
It's okay, man. Take, keep it with you.